Either God here coming to you live and direct with another video, and I just want to share some thoughts, cause I was, trying to explain to my homeboy that I work with about, what's going on, or I might as well say what I think is going on, um, in relation to Elon Musk with his little statue that he putting up in so-called Austin, Texas. Like I say, um that's basically symbolism that they're showing us. The villain that Black Adam fought, Sabak, Satan or Satan, or the Prince of Saturn. Saturn worship. That's what Space Jam was about too. Saturn worship. The little Space Jam. It got the little Saturn ring around the little basketball, I think. And I want to let y'all know, just because these beings keep taking off with these ideas and events and stuff like that, don't mean they're gonna be successful. That's all they can do. They see in the movie Black Adam, those people the evil dude, they were greedy, so they enslaved their own people. They made them dig for eternium. Eternium is the mineral that they were looking for, right? And I just had a thought. They're digging in us, aka they were digging in nature, because nature is us, and we are nature. You see what I'm saying? So they digging in us for eternium, the mineral. They're digging. They're trying to find eternity. They don't have it, so they have to constantly dig for it, and they won't find it because they don't have it. So they have to keep digging for us so-called black people because they don't have it. They just don't have it, and it's just like you gonna keep digging until you find it, and that's what they doing. They gonna always keep digging, and as long as we're under their spell, as long as we're under their spell and we don't know stuff, we don't know what's going on, they just gonna keep digging and taking advantage until a higher power steps in. And that goes into these ships that's being seen in various videos, being uploaded to the internet, happening in Hawaii, Africa, some places I'm seeing on these videos. So yeah, it's definitely something happening in the sky. That's why they're making it cold. As far as I'm concerned, this is what Kala said. This is when they killed a lot of people, a lot of us, and lowered us in vibration. That's why it's cold during this time period, I guess. I don't know. So yeah, just because they take off with these rockets don't mean they're gonna be successful at all times. That's what that statue I guess symbolizes them taking off with a new currency system. But I don't think it's gonna work. Not for the people who are aware of what's going on. The sheep, it might work, and it might not even work for them. We're gonna see. Like I said, they have to have a grid for it even to work. How you gonna have a 100% digital system but your grid is subject to failing? If your grid fail that you put up, then how you gonna record anything? How you gonna get any currency from anybody if your grid is down? And like I said, they're not eternal like we are. We don't die. We just multiply. We get multiple bodies. But of course, people don't believe that or know that. But I firmly believe that, based off how I feel and how I move, and I guess you could say by the conversations that I have with you all or whatever, how I talk, so that's just how I feel about it. And like I said before in one of my previous videos, I mean, if we only get one body, then why are we not going all out to make a change? Because if you think that we only have one body and one life, then why are we not going all out to take back the planet, because we gonna die anyway. At least we won't have to deal with what we dealing with, because you see what I'm saying? Like, I don't get it. So yeah, Elon and his crew, they can keep taking off all they want, but just know that those rockets are not eternal, and they can always make a U-turn. They can shoot up to the sky all they want, but guess what? They gonna make a U-turn and come right back down here in the physical, where they are limited to, because that's the only power that they have. See, we go beyond this material world, and right now, I mean, we used to be supreme reigning beings over this realm until they conquered us. They found a way to get in, and they matter of fact, you remember what, Marvel Avengers Infinity War Part 1, I believe, they broke through the shield that we had up. They broke through the shield. In Doctor Strange Part 2, Doctor Strange 2, Into the Multiverse, Wanda the Witch, she broke through the shield. She got through one of the soldiers' minds, his mental, she broke through his mental shield. And once she broke him down, she automatically broke the whole shield down, because all it took was one mind to fall, or one person to fall, and all of the rest of them had to suffer. She got into him. She got into his mind. So that was dealing with a force field. You see what I'm saying? So what I'm trying to say is, okay, we had a force field up. They penetrated it somehow, right? But the great thing about us, we can always build back regardless of what we go through, because we just have it in us to survive and thrive regardless of how much pain they put us through, whether it's mental or physical. And that's all they know to do. Like Remedy H was just saying, Hulk, all they know is shoot them up, bang, bang, bang. That's all they do. And they always hoping that one bullet can penetrate Hulk. But all Hulk do, and he just take them bullets. If they shoot a missile at him, he catch the missile, he bite off the tip, and he just throw the missile down. You see what I'm saying? But see, we don't have that mental. It seems like we don't have that mental strength anymore to even possess those types of abilities that they show us in these movies anymore, because our how can I say, our auric field has been compromised by the food we eat, the thoughts we have, the water we drink, the air that they have us breathing. Like this air that they got us breathing now, we don't even supposed to be breathing it, as far as I'm concerned. It's not natural. It's conditioned air, or whatever you want to call air. But yeah, the video might cut off. My phone about to die, but I'll just keep talking until it, cut off. But yeah, like I was saying, he can keep taking off all he want with these ideas and this crypto and all of that, but it won't work. I'm just ready for the sun to come back out. Well, I know it's already out, but I'm ready for summer already, because I'm tired of this cold weather. I'm tired of repeating the loop. Dealing with the cold all the time. So yeah, Elon, they put him at the forefront. I think they gonna get ready to reveal us to their God, their God behind this evil system that they got us participating in. And that's what Black Adam was about. That's why I like that movie so much, because it dropped so many jewels that resonated with my soul. So yeah, like I said, Justice League, the Justice Society that they used in that movie is the government stopping Black Adam from doing his job. Kahndaq, which is Earth, before it was conquered, compromised by some disagreeable beings or inorganic beings who are anti-life or anti-Christ, they don't have what we have. They don't possess care or emotions like we do. They don't possess that. So yeah, like I say, cause I'm just not thinking about that. Like, they were digging for eternium, or you can say they were digging for eternity, cause they soon as they got to this planet, they conquered. Okay, we in. So then let's start draining the planet of the resources, you know, and draining us, using our organs and stuff to build these different technologies that we use. And this phone that I'm holding in my hand is one of my dead brothers or sisters. You see what I'm saying? One of, you know, part of their organs and stuff like that. They be doing stuff like that. Cause we are technology. We are organic technology, and they are artificial technology. So they trying to fuse us together, creating what you call it, cyber humanoids, and you know, stuff like that. Trying to fuse us together. But hopefully this comes to an end. It's just that we under a spell and we don't know it. We don't know it. So, you know, until the spell is completely until the spell is completely over, people just gonna keep falling victim to the system. And these programs such as, you know, race, religion, you know, people still going to church. But y'all know good and well that these churches, these temples that they're creating and building are not going to be here forever. And if they do, you just going to keep coming back to this planet, to this realm, I guess, until these higher beings interfere, which I'm guessing they not supposed to interfere. They're not supposed to interfere with a lower form of life, because they got to let the lower form of life learn on their own. But it seems like we can't do that because we're compromised. We're compromised by even lower forms of us, and they got us locked in a certain frequency to keep us here, keep us coming back. Cause some of us just come back, the fallen angels, we come back over and over to help get as many souls as we can to leave this realm or get us to wake up to end the matrix. So yeah, that's all I wanted to talk about. Like I said, go watch Black Adam again and look at that damn, my throat. Go watch look at that jewel that they used in the movie called Eternium. And they just dropped a movie called Eternals. You know, the actual movie Eternals. And oh yeah, another thing I want to say. You know, the Eternals. See, the Eternals is about like ancient superheroes, right? And see, they didn't use no bullets or nothing like that. They used energy. I don't know if I mentioned this already, but the Eternals are about them using energy. Like the dude Kingo, he the Indian superhero in Eternals, he used energy weapons. He didn't use no bullets. He didn't use no bullets like in Marvel. You know what his name is? Arrow. Arrow. He used bow and arrows, and you got Black Widow. She used guns, bullets, and stuff like that. But in Eternals, they use energy. Phastos, the big black dude, he used energy he used his mind to create devices and advanced technologies and stuff like that. You know, Athena, she had a sword, but the sword came from her mental, her mind. She didn't have no physical sword. Her mind manifested the sword, and she used that to fight the enemies. You see what I'm saying? So that's what the Eternals was about. As far as that's how I perceive it. Icarus, he used his laser beams out of his eyes, lasers, like the name Lazarus, the Lazarus effect, the laser us. The power is within. He didn't use anything external. Something like a sword, that's external. But lasers coming from energy coming from your eyes, that's internal. But of course, like I told my mama, we don't know how to do this stuff no more because they don't compromise our mentalities. So we don't even believe we can do stuff like that no more. We don't even physically believe we can do stuff like that no more. Therefore, we can't, because our minds have been compromised. And that's just what I think, and they didn't eat. These superheroes that they be showing up, they never be eating. The only ones that be eating is them people like the Flash, when they talk about he got some what you call it, fast metabolism. So he gotta eat a lot. And the Atom Smasher that was on Black Adam, he was eating a bucket of chicken. A white dude playing Atom Smasher, and they gonna give him a bucket of fried chicken at that. Hilarious. Okay, they trying to be funny, but the point is, like, they have to throw that certain stuff in there, and then it would be GMO, and they don't give them no healthy food. So they gotta throw certain stuff in there to like match up with the modernization of the world. You see what I'm saying? Like, that's what's relevant. Like, fried chicken is relevant, but they wouldn't give them no super fruit for like the Flash to eat or Atom Smasher to eat. They give them bad food like nuggets, pizza. You see what I'm saying? Those superheroes did not eat. You never seen these superheroes eat, but they have to put it in these movies so it can fit the world view that we have today. Us eating 3 times a day, or sitting at these tables in gluttony, just eating away when we don't even need to eat like that. But yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and stop right there for this video. Shut off due to my low battery. But yeah, hopefully y'all learned something from this video, man. Like I say, share the message. I'm just a beacon of light. Like Kalai always says, I'm just a beacon of light, trying to spread my light in hopes of sparking it in somebody else, and hopefully that person or people can help change the world, because I know I'm not going to be here forever. So I think everybody else should have that same mentality. So with that being said, Either God signing out. Peace. Thank y'all for listening.